Welcome to Music Monday, folks. Music Monday it is. And today we are on the Ghost Dance record. Next track on deck is probably the weirdest thing we have ever recorded. This is a crazy little piece of music here. So I got to tell you the thought process behind this. Today we're talking about Whoville Reprise. All right. And what that is, it's just the back half of the chorus of Whoville, the music. It was that little part. Are you telling me someone new is trying to steal Whoville? And if you remember, Whoville is really about industrial encroachment taking over and, urban sprawl all over the beautiful landscapes in Western North Carolina. That's kind of what I wrote it about. So the concept, this is a concept song, the Whoville Reprise. So it comes back to this part, and then each time that theme, that little part right there, each time that turns over, we add a new instrument or a new sound. So that's one thing. All right, now each time it comes back around, okay, bass comes in, mandolin comes in, piano comes in, drums come in. And then the whole idea was to make it, in each pass, keep throwing more stuff in it, modernized stuff, industrial stuff, until it becomes so harsh and discordant that you can't even listen to it. And I guess this was our Ghost Dance Pink Floyd mode we were in. And that's the whole concept, is to ruin the song, to make it so bad that you can't even, no one even wants to listen to it. Kind of like how we are when we just take over all the landscapes and destroy habitat and environment, and with no regard for nature or our place or balance in it. So this is the musical equivalent to the Industrial Revolution. All right, how do we do it? Catfish, there's some funny stuff in here. That's Felty. When you hear these trees in the background, he's singing from Dr. Zeus Lorax, reading it from the Lorax book. That's what that is. Catfish had this little portable DAT recorder with a microphone on it, and we went all around the studio down there on Lower Broadway and recorded all these, car horns, train brakes at the end, just anything that was noisy and, man-made industrial BS that we could add to this each time, a separate track each time this came around. And then there's, you can hear Rappa at the end of it. Rappa, the dude screaming. That's the old percussion player Rappa. And then he's yelling housekeeping in there, which is kind of funny because the housekeeping people on the road back in those days would be hammering on our doors every morning, housekeeping. So that got thrown in there. The train brakes at the end, that high pitched shrilling, squeaking. That was kind of the end of it. Where it almost hurts your ears to listen to it. So that's what we got today. A weird tune. The weirdest thing we've ever done, a concept song called Whoville Reprise, which was really just taking something, a pretty little melody, and running it. And that's kind of what it was intentionally meant to do that. I've already showed you music. It's in standard. It's the back chorus part of the song Whoville. C, D, G flat. You grab with your thumb. So that's what we got a skillet today for Music Monday Whoville Reprise. We kind of put this all together on the spot. That's what we got. And as Paul Harvey would say, now you know the rest of the story. You certainly do.